It's a little slow pace. Try to do some climbing, and I got the GoPro out, so see if we get some footage and put something together for y'all. A little Sunday cruise. Yo, it was a great week on the bike, closing out on this Sunday ride. Here are the stats from the ride, man. Like I said, we getting it going. So this whole thing gonna be like a little voiceover, just me talking, explaining about the ride. I just want to chill. I want to do some climbing, like the stats say in the beginning. Did like 2,300 feet of climbing, 37 miles. And right now, just starting out, trying to get loose on the bike, man. Weather was perfect. It's a beautiful day outside, and I'm just kind of like getting my mind right, and I'm hoping this car don't pull out in front of me. I'm like, oh, okay. Yo, I never say this. If you like the content, man, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. If there's something that you want to see, please let me know. We just passed this speed limit sign, and the speed limit say 35 miles an hour. I ain't gonna lie, I was probably doing like 37 miles an hour. And this ain't 37 miles an hour, it's sped up, so that way y'all don't have to painstakingly watch every single minute of me doing all these climbs and stuff. So this first climb, it ain't too bad. It's real gradual. I did most of my climbing today out of the saddle, and the reason why I've been doing that on this ride is I'm just trying to learn some more of my gears, figure out what works, and get familiar with it, and know what my climbing gear is and where I need to be at different points of the ride. So like I said, real easy climb, kind of getting into it, getting loose, warming up still. About to cut to the footage to climb number 2. Climb number 2 isn't too bad. It's just kind of gradually up, and it's still in the beginning because, like I said, just trying to get loose, trying to feel it, and you kind of see it kind of going straight up and cutting to the left a little bit. And here's some sped up footage of it. But dude, just look at the environment. It was so nice outside this day. It was beautiful outside. It was pretty windy, but one of the things I do like about this route is kind of really woody, a lot of trees and stuff. So when it is very windy outside, and when you ride this route, it ain't really that bad because the trees block a whole lot of the wind. So once you kind of get up to the backside of this, it really ain't too bad knocking this out. Once you get to the top, it's like almost over right here, and it kind of pans out. It's kind of flat, and it's pretty good. I knew I wanted to do at least 2,000 feet of climbing, so I didn't know if it was going to be enough for the whole route. So I was like, it's the beginning. I'm still kind of getting loose. Let's turn around and do this again. So the second climb, right off the bat, I just knocked it out twice, man. Went back down, did a little turnaround, and I was like, let me knock this out again real quick, so I get this elevation going on here. And then, like I said, this is just like, it's sped up. That way you ain't gotta painstakingly watch every single minute of this whole climb going on. But yeah, just out here getting it done, man. Just getting it done. Coming back up to the top, like I said, it pans out up here, and then kind of smooths out, and you kind of get it going some more. Coming up to climb number 3 on the route. If you look way down there on the horizon, you can see the top of the climb. And this climb, it looks brutal, but it's really not that bad. It's really it tapers off well. It's very gradual. You don't really got to go hard on this. When I'm going down this hill, I'm gaining so much momentum. I think speed, like I said, I might have been getting up to maybe 35 miles an hour or so. And I'm not even pedaling most of the way up this hill. I think I turned it on, kind of somewhere right there. I kind of turned on the power. So with all the momentum, it takes me up most of the hill, which is pretty dope, and that's pretty good. After that third climb, this is another part of the route that I really like. You kind of hang this left, and you got some pretty much like some flattened rollers, but through this whole backside of the route, man, it's pretty flat, and I like it. I'm gonna turn up the speed, and you could really kind of like set in, you could recover, and you could kind of make up some time here. I'm thinking through this section, I'm probably doing like, I want to say maybe like 20 miles an hour, you know, like I said, some real slow kind of rollers, just gradually go in here. You got this little turn right here, banking it to the right, and this nice little part, kind of get out the saddle, put a little power down, and then it's just some more flat. And you just out here, man. Man, I keep saying it was beautiful, man. It was so nice this day. Really flat out on the back side of this this route. And look at this, man. Oh my goodness. This is like the back side. Like I said, beautiful day to be out getting some riding in. More and more flat. Just out here getting these miles in. Saving some of my energy because I know I got some I got some more hills coming up. I think I did like 3 hills already, and there's 7 total for the whole route. So we'll see them through all of them. Coming up on this last part right here, this is like the last turn of the flat section, and I really like this turn. It's kind of tight. It's kind of dangerous a little bit because there's some gravel like right here, but once you get through this turn, it's a good opportunity to get out the saddle, throw some power down, and you get back rolling. And this is kind of like the little last section of flat before the climbs kind of start back up again. Like I said, man, just rolling, loving the scenery. Loving the scenery. It's beautiful outside. Climb number 4. This climb isn't long, but yo, it is steep. It's steep, and it kind of throws you off because, like I said, you had all that section of flat right before, so you kind of like in this flat mode, and then all of a sudden it's like bam, steepness, and I'm like out the saddle the whole way. Like I'm kind of sucking right here. I'm like, oh my goodness, this thing it's kind of steep. But it ain't that long, so it really ain't that bad. After that, we kind of coming up on climb 5. Like I said, you look out on the horizon, it really ain't that bad. These are like semi-steep, real short, kind of like rollers. And rolling hills are pretty good because you kind of put some power down, come off the power, put some power down, come off the power. Like I said, not that bad, just some rollers. Kind of mix it up, manage your power. At this point, like, I'm like, man, it's almost time for a refill. And the next thing I know, bam. All right, y'all. I'm like 25 miles in. I think I climbed about 1,700 feet. Stopping at this water point real quick so I can top off the water bottles, and we're going to finish this thing on up. And just like that, we are all refilled up and back on the road. So this is climb 6. It ain't too bad. Very gradual, easy going, and I know at this point I'm getting like towards the end of the ride. So at this point I'm like, you know, it's getting kind of dark, sun's kind of setting. I probably gotta pick it up just a little bit so I can get back before it gets dark. Cause I don't got no front light right now. I'm rocking the GoPro. And like I said, just speeding this up so y'all don't have to watch every single second of this. You know, my question is, for people that's out here doing a lot of climbing, what gears are you running? Because like I said, I'm running the 5339 chain rings, and I'm running 1132 out back. And primarily, most of the time, I'm in the 53 like all the time. I rarely ever shift down to my 39. It's just my preference in climbing and in cadence. So right here, This is the last climb of the day, climb number 7. And this one is one of those kind of easy gradual ones as well. What I did is let my momentum carry me through. So coming down this hill, I'm probably doing like, I don't know, maybe like 24, 25 miles an hour. Let my momentum carry most of the way through. Then get out the saddle, nice easy climb up. And that's pretty much it for all the climbing. And that's it, man. I'm ready to take it home. Sun is setting kind of fast. This is the part where I'm like, I want to turn it up, kind of manage my power a little bit, and you know, see what I can do. So this is the last turn, and right here is just a nice little flat straight. Get my little arrow tuck mode. I think I'm pushing like, not much, maybe like 2 watts per kilo, maybe 2.1, averaging maybe like, I think I'm doing like 23 miles an hour right here. And I'm just trying not to blow myself up, you know. I try to push it through the end, but I'm just trying to manage my power, pick the speed. Like right there, you can see the little speedometer on the side, and I was doing about 23. So I'm rolling through here, ready to get through these last couple straights. And I'm coming up here, I'm like, oh my goodness, oh, perfect. Light turned green at the perfect times. Man, I did not want to stop. I was ready to get through this. After this is the parking lot where I have my car parked at. Hit a couple corners through here. These last 2 corners, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna uncork a little bit of sprint. And it's not far, it's very short, but I get out the saddle, try to lay some power down. I think I put out like 977 on the day. I didn't nuke it, but I definitely want to get out, put a little bit of power down, and you know, see what I can do. And after that, I just coasted through these same corners again, just letting everything relax. Nice, slow, easy roll to the car. And man, that's it for your boy.
All right, y'all. That absolutely sucked. But we did 37 miles. And we climbed like, I want to say like 2,700 feet. Oh, my bike trying to go still. Oh my goodness. That's it, man. Sunday Funday. We out.